The lion was curious whether the rabbit's fur was pure white all over, so he lifted her skirt. But before he could go further, the lion boss stopped him, warning them to treat the rabbit gently. No one expected that the boss was even more perverse. He made Haru strip voluntarily, and even prepared a large bathtub for her. Also, he could improve the flavor. When Lewis learned of this, he faced pressure and threats from the lion mayor. In the end, he chose to turn a blind eye. If the public learned that a lion had eaten a rabbit, relations between herbivores and carnivores would become dangerously tense. But for the sake of his own future, Lewis struck a deal with the mayor. As soon as he walked out, he ran into Legoshire, who begged him to help save Haru. Lewis refused, saying it was already too late. When Legoshire tried to question him further, he was met with Lewis's fist. He wouldn't risk throwing the whole city into chaos. That was the breaking point for Legoshire. For the first time in his life, he raised his fists against Lewis. The two fought right there at school, until their classmates stepped in and stopped the brawl. Realizing he couldn't count on Lewis, Legoshire decided to rescue Haru on his own. He headed into the black market. When he asked around about the lion gang's whereabouts, no one dared answer. By chance, he met two Tanuki brothers who claimed to know, but halfway there, they showed their true colors and tried to rob him. Fortunately, Panda-sensei arrived in time and saved him. Through heavy rain, Legoshire pressed on until he reached the lion gang's headquarters, only to feel a gun pressed against the back of his head. As they talked, he caught a familiar scent. The lion began describing Haru's situation, and something inside Legoshire boiled over. Even with a gun pointed at him, he lunged forward without fear. With swift, precise movements, he took the lion down. Then, with Panda-sensei covering from the rear, Legoshire charged through the gang's hideout, taking down more than 30 lions. He fought his way toward the inner rooms. Meanwhile, Haru had begun resisting desperately, but her defiance only enraged the lions. Despair filled her eyes, and at that very moment, Legoshire crashed in through the window.